congratulations.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
A lot was asked of you in this game. You're defending a terrific big man. Played a lot of minutes. The offense ran through you for a lot of the stretch. What do you think of Shah's faith in you to do that? How do you think you responded?
I'm thankful to be in this situation. We were just 0-3, and I feel like he believed in me, and that gave me a lot of confidence. And I felt like I came out today and I showed what I'm able to do. And even Soriano, he's a great big man. It was a tough matchup. He had a really great game, double, and they're a really good team. So they're gonna do damage in the Big East. So you can still watch out for St. John's.
For any of these guys, you guys, you're down 10 and then it flipped on a dime. What do you think changed the momentum? Was something said, a tweak, anything that changed in particular?
I feel like just the huddles, during fouls and little timeouts, just communicating with each other, that's probably the key. That's what helped us turn around the game. Just staying together while things were not going our way.
Al, what was it for you today from the start, hitting your first 2 threes? Your best game in a Seton Hall uniform?
Right, correct. Just trying to find, my niche. And, the team, did a good job of finding me. Kadary, he's a good, facilitator, court general. So I was just, just getting in my spots and just being ready to take the shot if they need it. So.
Tyrese, what did you think of Al's game, how he responded, and what does it do for everyone else when you have a guy like that opening the floor up?
I'm super happy for him because especially yesterday, his shot wasn't falling that much. I said, don't even worry. The ball's going to just keep on coming to you. And then today, he had a great game. So I believe in him. We all believe in him. And he's going to continue to do great things for our team.
Kadary, team had 17 assists today, moved the ball really well. It wasn't just you, but everybody. What's it like for you as a point guard to see the ball popping like that? How much of a different team does that make this?
I feel like it makes it a different team because, we spreading love and good energy, and that's all you need to play the game. Effort, energy, and just the will to want to win.
Al, I want to ask you about Tyrese. You heard me asking, he was asked to do a lot. Soriano's really good play.
Right.
What do you think how he responded to that challenge?
Yeah, he responded real well. I mean, his preparation throughout the week heading into the game, I've been seeing him working and, just, trying to be the aggressor and trying to, land the first punch and, just trying to physically be there in his presence, trying to make other big guys feel that. So he's done a good job with that. And, the sky's the limit for him. He's got a ton of talent. So we all believe in him, Like Kadary said, just spreading love and, building that chemistry, that team chemistry together is what's going to make the guys like us good. You got it.
Not a real 5-man. But you're playing the 5 and you're doing a heck of a job. What kind of preparation have you put into the game playing in the middle, and are you getting more comfortable?
Most definitely getting a lot more comfortable, especially learning from previous guys that were here at Seton Hall, like Mamu played a 5 sometimes, and Ike and Rowe and those guys. I learned where your spot should be and always being aggressive and always being low and ready to play because anything could happen and being the big guy, you could really be a game changer, especially in college basketball. So I feel I learned a lot from before, and even Coach Shah just always telling me to stay aggressive. So that's probably the main thing.
Just a few more guys, Marvin.
Al, let's go for you. They was pushing tempo against you guys, and you handling the ball. What changed in the first half and second half? Because it seemed like when you guys start pushing the tempo, they ran out of gas.
Right. Yeah, they're good defensive team. They're good scrappy. They like to scrap and just back tap or whatever. We just had to stay poised and just be comfortable with that. And like I said, we practiced, we've been ready for it. So all we had to do was just stick to the plan that we have for the game.
Matt Laughlin.
For the three of you, what was it like practice off the Marquette loss, the disappointment there to this? And what was the difference in the two games?
Kadary, you want to start us off?
I would say just knowing that what's at stake and the importance of the next game and how we have to bounce back and show everybody what they saw. Marquette is not the team that we are.
Yeah, same thing. Pretty much what Cook said. Just coming out, gotta put that in the past right now because right now our backs were against the wall and we're still against the wall for real. But we just gotta come back every game mentally focused for the next one and the next one and the next one, because the Big East is tough this year and anyone could beat anyone. So we just kind of stay focused and just keep on winning these games from here on out.
It's a long season, guys. You're going to go through peaks and valleys, obviously, but with the start that you had, do you exhale and say, we finally got one here? What's the attitude and, you know, the feeling in that locker room after the game?
Yeah, just ready for the next, and you just staying in the gym, you know, doing what we do. I feel like we just gotta keep progressing from there, and good things will happen. So.
Is there relief to get this win, though?
Most definitely. Yeah,
just gotta get more.
Yeah, just gotta get more. I would say it's most definitely some relief, but we know we're a good team and we have a ton of good guys, talented guys that that can ball out. So.
Yeah.
Coach Holloway's waiting outside, so we're going to go with Pat.
Just to piggyback on that a little bit, obviously the 0-3 start, Coach Holloway said it was kind of a must-win game. Was that communicated during the week, and did you kind of feel the pressure of that?
Yeah, the emphasis on that was very big. I mean, our guys just came in practice and just worked 2 times harder than what we've been doing. Like I said, just progressing and learning from our previous battles.
Yeah.
All right, last 2. Roger?
Kadary, when you were asked about the difference in the way that the team played, you mentioned effort, the way that you guys exerted yourselves. Do you feel like that was, I mean, they're a pretty scrappy team, but did you feel like Seton Hall's makeup is right for beating them in that category, effort, putting it out?
Yeah, I felt like we adapted after they was up 10, and then when we came back out swinging, they had nothing for us. They're a competitive team. They played hard, and St. John's they're gonna give some teams some problems this year.
Jerry, last one.
Guys, you just beat a talented Big East team by 22. What does that tell you about what this team can achieve?
That we're deep. Every night is gonna be someone different, especially with this team. Just kind of like come out there with all the energy we got, and like sky's the limit for this team. Like I played on a lot of teams here, and like we're just as good as any other team I played here at Seton Hall. So I just feel like once we lock in and just find that once we like get that real click, it's gonna be a great story for us and for Seton Hall.
Thank you, guys. Coach Holloway's outside.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, still.
What do you think of the way your team responded?
I thought we came out with a better sense of urgency after the timeout. I didn't like the way we came out in the beginning of the game. I thought we came out with a better sense of urgency after the timeout and in the second half. We just got to understand we got to play like that all the time. We got to play like our back is against the wall every game in this league.
Matt Laughlin? Jerry?
Shah, it seems like the 2 times they played with the urgency you're looking for is one against Rutgers local, one against St. John's local. Is it easier for the kids to get up against them, and what do you have to do to have them get up like that against everybody?
Well, that's a question you got to ask them. I'm up and I try to get them ready for every game. It doesn't matter who we're playing. It doesn't matter if it's local or it's not. I'm fired up and wired every game. We just got to do it. We just got to be more consistent with it.
So what do you think of the way Tyrese played? You asked a lot of him. It seemed like he delivered quite a bit.
I thought Tyrese, I thought he battled. That's all I asked for him to do is battle. I thought he battled. The kid Sariano is pretty good. He's really big. I thought Reese battled him. And that's all you can ask for. It was good to see him get back on track and battle down there and play the way he played. I maxed a lot of them, and I think he's up to the task.
Shaheen, how about the way you got contributions from a lot of guys, right? And Dawes, and Richmond, Kadary, Dre, even.
No, it was good. This lead is a reason why it's the best league in the country to me. This league is tough. You got to play like that every night. Can't just be some nights. It can't just be against local teams. It got to be every night, every single night that we step on the court. Every single day we step on the court. I thought the difference for us was, and I want to tell everybody, all the fans, thank you for coming out on New Year's Eve, spending New Year's Eve with us. I thought that was a big difference. They was loud, they was into it. I thought our guys feed off it, and we just got to continue it.
Shah, it may be hard in a week like this where you lose to Marquette, but you come home and win by 22. But Tyrese said a moment ago that the depth of the team is special, and someone can do it on any night, and they're close to clicking it. And how close do you think this team is?
I don't know. We show a lot of flashes, right? We just got to put together. Like I said, we got to be more consistent. I think if we consistent, things like this happen. I think it starts in practice. I tell these guys this all the time. It starts in practice. You can't win today's game today. You got to win today's game yesterday and then the day before. And that's the same thing, moving forward with Creighton. Tomorrow we got to win. And then Monday we got to win. We can't win it when we just, step on the court. Teams in this league is way too good.
Marvin?
Coach, you talk about defensive pressure all the time. Talk about the intensity on the weak side back help in the second half. You shut everybody down and rubbing them off the baseline.
Yeah, I thought today, I've been wanting to do this the whole year. I thought our 2 was really good for us. And not having a lot of time to practice, for it, it's been tough, but it's a weapon, and I want to use it. I thought today we kind of got them standing around a little bit. We played our 2-2-1 back to our 2, and they were standing around, and kind of trying to figure it out. And you're right, our weak side help and our backside defense was really good. We had it was a conscious effort to make sure that Soriano don't get off, and even though he had 23 points, I thought, it wasn't like he was demanding and dominating us like Providence did, and Xavier did with they pick us. And a lot of his stuff was off putbacks or whatever, but we just got to play like this all the time. I think that's the frustration I have, because we show it, but we got to do it more.
Just a few more, Jerry.
Shaw, you said all along you believe in Al. What do you think of the way he responded to your encouragement today, seeing the ball go in the basket early?
Yeah, Al is a rhythm player. He make a couple shots early, his rhythm is there. But like I said, I need Al to be more aggressive going to the basket. Obviously he shot the ball well, and we need him to shoot the ball well, but we need him to do other things. We need him to create more. We need him to create, and be more of a playmaker as well, because he have that in him. It can't just be Kadary, right? It got to be, I want him and Femi and Kadary on the court all the time to be 3 playmakers. And once they start clicking and gelling, I think that's when we can take the next step. But we just got to continue to keep trying to get there.
A couple more, Tom.
Shah, one of the things that was noticeable in the losing streak was you were giving up more than 70 points, which hadn't happened in years. I mean, did you nail down the defense a little bit more today?
No, I just thought that, like I said, we mixed it up a little bit, with our 2. And we kind of got them standing around. They were trying to figure it out, and they, was having a hard time figuring it out. Plus, I thought that, we didn't let them get a lot of offensive rebounds. It was like kind of one and done. I think that was the biggest thing. And also, we got some transition points. We haven't really been doing that. We got some transition points, and we scored off our defense. I want to keep the game like that. I don't, team score. I thought we played good defense against Providence, though, even though they had 71. Even on the road against Xavier, I thought we played solid defense. And it's hard to keep teams in this league under 60 points.
How much patience did Pat Driscoll have not giving you a tee?
I don't think I deserved it. I was fighting for my team. I'm a fighter. I was fighting for my team. I thought there was some calls that was missed. So Pat's been around for a long time. He gets it.
Brian.
Do you think that 17-2 run to end the first half and start the second half deflated them a little bit?
I thought it was good for us, right? If you look at the Marquette game, we came back in the first half, and then we gave up that big 3 at the end, right? And that big 3 at the end that we gave up, it led to the second half. I thought this game, we got some stops down the stretch in the first half, and it carried over.
Shaw, 17 assists. It wasn't just Kadary sharing the ball. It was everybody. What does that mean to you as a coach?
No, that's great. I'd love to see us having more assists and more turnovers. If we could do that more often and, go 15 from 20 from the free throw line, I think we got a chance to win a lot of games.
All right, thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you. Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year, Coach. Thank you.